Alright, let's see this. Alright, we got a $5 donation from Mulroney. Hey again, could you explain why you do not like Aspirant? Always debated the card myself, but I'm also pleb. What do I know? Well, the reason why I don't like Aspirant is because it's only good in the early stages of the game, and usually only really good against aggro. And it, like, the 2-3 body does absolutely nothing later on in the game. It's just a waste of space and later on in the game, but it's so powerful early game. So it's kind of inconsistent in that sense. And then also, everyone prepares for it off the mulligan. So like, when you verse a druid on ladder, the first thing you think of is, how do I develop my board, and how do I mulligan so that I can make sure I have an answer for Aspirant? You start holding on to things like Dark Bomb now is pretty standard to hold on to. All these cards that you used to not hold on to against druid. So now they hold on to all these cards that do nothing against my deck because I have no Aspirants, and then I just have a greater success rate because they're mulliganing improperly to deal with what I'm running. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I really don't like running Aspirant. I think it's a card that I can move in and out. So like if now it becomes a thing like Firebat plays no Aspirants and he's running 2 Living Roots instead, then everyone starts mulliganing for Living Roots and mulliganing their opening hands and setting up their boards in ways that they don't care about Aspirant and playing a lot greedier in the opening and not like coining out a 2-drop to make sure they can kill Aspirant. Then I'll play Aspirant. So it's just one of those cards that I think like sometimes it's good to run and sometimes it's good not to run. Take it in and out depending on what the meta is and what people are expecting. And if they're not expecting Aspirant, Aspirant's going to be insane, and you can just win the game on turn 2. If they are expecting Aspirant, then they're going to do things like coin Knife Juggler just to make sure if you play Aspirant they can make the trade. And then Aspirant becomes really weak. And now if they get a coin Knife Juggler and I don't have Aspirant, then they just wasted their coin and fucked up their curve for the rest of the game, and I'm able to just play standard and win. So that's kind of like the idea behind it. Also, I just like the flexibility of Living Roots throughout the entire game as a way to remove things on later turns and be really good on turn 1 against aggro. And it works well with Azure Drake. Alright. But anyway, guys.